Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Sunday night Vara and Dark Fusion Technology presentation. My name is your Star Vara Commander, Marnita Casa, and I will be your humble hostess for this evening. One thing I do like to say is that we totally understand that the nighttime is the right time for family and for preparation of the week ahead. So the fact that you guys decided to come on out and hear what we have to say makes us so very happy. So again, thank you so very much for being here. I also like to say if you are new and have not seen this presentation before, get ready to get in touch with whoever invited you tonight. And you might be saying, why? Well, the reason is because after you hear what our presenter has to say, you are sure to understand that your friend, your family member, your coworker has invited you to an opportunity unlike none you have seen before. One of the other things that I have learned from not only the presenter, but also my mentor, one thing he does like to teach his students is that whenever you look to put your time and energy into an opportunity or into a company, you want to make sure that it's solid and you want to make sure that they are solving real world problems and giving solutions for them. And even if possible, future real world problems. So after you see what our presenter have to say, you are sure to learn that dark fusion technology is definitely doing just that. Another thing I love about being here is the wonderful community that is here with us every presentation, every update call. So I see you all starting to come on in. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so very much for being with us this evening. Now, one of the wonderful things about being on StreamYard is that we are able to stream across all different platforms. And no matter where you type your name and where you are from in the chat box, I will be able to see it and I will be able to tell the world who is here with us on our presentation. So let me go ahead and get started because I see you guys are coming on in. First name up, as always, is my friend and a good friend of Vara. His name is Mr. Mark Bolzern. Hello, Mark. How are you? Thank you so very much for being with us this evening. Mark is coming all the way in from Anchorage, Alaska. Again, Mark, thank you so very much for being a part of our community. Another friend of ours that I see is here. His name is Zachary. Hello, Zachary. How are you? Thank you so very much for being here with us. It is always a pleasure to see you. And Zachary is coming all the way in from Bridgeport, Connecticut. So again, sir, thank you so very much for being a part of our Vara community. I see we have a lovely lady of Vara with us this evening. I am talking about Miss Linda Wright. Hello, Miss Linda. She says to call her Lexi, and she is coming all the way in from Virginia. Miss Wright, thank you so very much for being a part of our Vara community. I see we have another beautiful, beautiful queen of Vara and a wonderful friend of mine. Her name is Miss Tammy Gully. Hello, Tammy. How are you? Thank you so very much for being with us this evening. Now, Tammy is coming all the way in from Tampa, Florida. So again, thank you so very much for being a part of our community. I see we have another member of our Vara community, and he is actually flying through the ranks. So you want to keep an eye on him. I am talking about Mr. Alan Swells. Hello, Alan. How are you? Thank you so very much for being a part of our community and being here with us this evening. Okay, everyone. So we are at the top of the hour, so we're going to go ahead and get our party started. Again, thank you all so very much for attending our Sunday night Vara and Dark Fusion Technology presentation. My name is your Star Vara Commander, Miss Marnita Casa, and I am your humble hostess for this evening. It is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 6 years, this man dedicated his life to learning about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go and share this information with the masses, and he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps across the nation at no charge. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivy.
All right, all right. Thank you, Miss Casa, for that introduction. Miss Casa is our hostess and also a commander within the Vara universe. And I made a mistake. I accidentally posted the wrong link in our Telegram group. So we had a couple of people that are also on the panel side with us, but that's okay. You guys are going to see it as normal. But this is our Sunday Night Live Vara presentation. I hope you guys had a good weekend so far. I know that we just got finished watching a nail biter of a game. The Eagles defeated Dallas, came down to the last minute, literally. So sorry for you Dallas fans out there. Next time, you guys beat up on my Rams last weekend, but the Eagles got you this weekend. So let's get started tonight. My name is Brendan Ivy. As Ms. Casa said, I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm the founder and CEO of Ivy League Crypto Academy. I teach crypto education. That's what I do for a living. I spent 25 years in the direct selling space. I walked off my job and retired 11 years ago. I know what it's like to be self-employed and work for yourself and fire your boss. So I've been on both sides of the spectrum, from broke to seven figures to broke, seven figures again. And I got into the crypto space 7 years ago because I wanted to let my money work for me. I wanted to be in the what Robert Kiyosaki calls the I investor quadrant. And then almost a year ago, will be a year next month, end of next month, good friend of mine named Peter Blackwell gave me a call and said, Brandon, you got to take a look at this new presentation of this new company that's coming out. And I was like, I'm not interested. He said, you haven't looked at it yet. I said, I don't care. I'm not interested. I am fine doing what I'm doing right now. I'm not looking for anything new. And he said, you don't understand. This is doing everything that you've already been talking about, that you're already involved in. We're talking about the metaverse. We're talking about gamification, tokenization, crypto, DeFi, NFTs. You teach this stuff. So I took a look at the presentation. It wasn't nearly as good as what you're about to see tonight, but it was good enough. Good enough that caught my attention to say I wanted to be involved. A few weeks later, I said, not only am I going to be involved with this, but I'm coming out of retirement and going back to the direct selling space to build this. I can see making millions of dollars with this opportunity. And that's what we did. So we were in stealth launch at the beginning of the year, official pre-launch around March. That's when we put our foot down, and we did pretty well. I mean, well, we have a couple thousand people on our team. I just crossed $150,000 in the last 7 months, and the year's not over yet. So we've done pretty good so far. I'm excited about where we're headed, where we're going, and we're looking for people who also want to be able to be positioned in one of the fastest growing industries on the planet. Now, we represent Vara. We are Vara ambassadors, and Vara is the genesis of massively multiverse online gaming. We're going to be having multiple products that's going to be developed and brought to the market through our technological division called Dark Fusion. And tonight, I'm going to show off one of those products, the very first one, called Star Vara. In fact, before I show you this trailer, I got to say this as a disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for entertainment, training, and educational purposes only. And it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. Now, stating that, let me show you an example of one of the first products that we're bringing to market. Take a look at this. Now, you might be familiar with game titles like Fortnite, Roblox, and Final Fantasy. And if you don't play these games, I guarantee you, your children or grandchildren do. My youngest son right now is in some Fortnite tournament on a mic with his friends from school. And they've been yelling and screaming all day long, driving me crazy. But they play these games religiously. And they're using technology called Web 2.0. That's the same internet that you're using right now to surf the internet, get on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, streaming your live videos. And these games are allowing something called pay to play, where you pay money to get items in the game. Like my son spent $70 last month on these games with Fortnite and Roblox. And you don't own the content that you're purchasing, but you purchase it anyway because it helps for your entertainment. And this is Web 2.0, and we have almost 1 billion people around the world who do this. But one thing that gamers also like is the next best technology. And that is now moving gaming into Web 3.0, utilizing blockchain technology. And with this technology, it allows you to own your own content, own your own creations, be rewarded for your wins and your exploits and whatever you're doing to progress in this gaming world that allows the metaverse to come to life. And most people don't know about this yet. We are here at the beginning of this trend. Our multiverse is an intersection of MMO gaming and blockchain technology. And if you don't know what MMO means, that means massively multiplayer online games, where you're not in a world with just you and somebody else or you and the computer, but you're in a world with you with dozens, if not hundreds or thousands of people at the same time, where this world never sleeps, it never stops, it never shuts down. My wife likes to walk in when I'm playing and say, pause the game, I need to talk to you. You know, she don't care if I'm playing the game, pause the game. You can't pause this game. It's like your grandma's stories. One Life to Live, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital. Been on the air for like 40 years. Never stops. Another way for you to get a good understanding of this is watch the movie Ready Player One if you have not seen that yet. You're going to see the future of not just gaming, but the future of entertainment and socializing. It covers everything. See, we want to empower people to connect the virtual and real worlds. Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games, says the metaverse is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the internet. And the Vara is bringing this solution of the future of economic freedom with interoperable, immutable ownership of digital assets enabled by gamification. Now, these games are making their money because the players are buying cosmetics. The average gamer is spending $20 to $600 a month playing these games. Like I said, my son spent $70 last month. World of Warcraft and Fortnite alone have generated more than $20 billion each. But that money is only flowing in one direction. What if we had it flow in a circle? See, what they're spending their money on in these cosmetics that are pieces of equipment that can be used to customize a player's appearance in the game. They can be used to change various aspects of their character, such as their hair, skin, and clothing. My son, Donovan Ivey, is quoted as saying, if you look into the social aspect of it, the game, cosmetics are pretty much what brings life and brings people's real thoughts about their personality into the game. But is there a demand for the next generation of MMOs? Yes, the last AAA entrant into this space was almost 10 years ago, 2014 with Final Fantasy. Yet millions of people still play those games today. Vara is poised to take the market by storm by innovating the MMO model with full player ownership of their in-game assets. All in-game assets and items can be tokenized on Layer 2 blockchain, offering games as a service, infinitely expanding game universe where you can create to earn, and a truly scalable through our byte streaming technology. We're taking three industries, Web 3.0, gaming, and the metaverse, where they're combined, they're projected over the next 5 years to be a $12+ trillion industry. And Vara is pioneering the multiverse industry. We launched an ambassador portal, which has become our Steam of the crypto space, where we have games as a service, blockchain as a service, and finance as a service. It's going to revolutionize the way users play and earn through its walled garden and crypto off-ramp, solving problems with traditional gamers accessing crypto. In-game trading, marketplaces and exchanges, financial application for in-game grind and generating on-chain assets, and tools that allow all participants, gamers, traders, and speculators to connect live. And instead of me just telling you about it, take a look at our ambassador portal. With this product, we are unleashing layer 2 technology where you can enjoy lightning fast transactions, seamless gameplay, and unparalleled scalability in the vast open world sci-fi setting. Our byte streaming technology is going to allow us to be able to have not just dozens or hundreds, but ultimately millions of worlds where it will be almost impossible for you to experience everything this world has to offer, with more than 2 billion character creations that you can design for your own character to represent yourself. We have a modern back office with team management and commissions, promotional tools, learning systems, DeFi wallet, and an e-commerce marketplace for digital assets. Coming in the future is the ability to host meetings, workshops, entertainment, and much more in the networking open world. Now, how will you access this world? Well, your laptop and PC, of course, but it's accessible across all major platforms and consoles, including your VR headsets and your PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. And if you still say, well, Brandon, I'm not a gamer, I don't have those things. My kids do, but I don't know how to work that. You all have these cell phones. I have a lot of them. I have 3 of them in front of me right now. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold, iPhone 15, and the Samsung, what is this, SG 20 something? We all have cell phones. How would you like to be able to access this world on your cell phone and still be able to interact with people who's on their PlayStation and PC and Xbox at the same time? In fact, we're coming out with a mobile launch first, and we are already in beta, playing the Battle Royale already. And I've already figured out how to hook it up to my PlayStation controller and my big TV. So it's like I'm playing PlayStation. And the graphics, I am shocked that it's actually this good on a mobile device for a mobile game. And we're in pre-launch. Let me show you an example of what one part of this is going to look like. Take a look. Now, is this a game that is going to be bored to play? Like, I'll give you an example. I bought my son Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 5. We pre-ordered it. And I saw him playing it earlier today. He said he's almost done beating the game, but he doesn't play it as often as I thought he would. And I spent almost $100 on this game. And once he beats it, it's going on the shelf and he'll never play it again. That's not good for business. See, for business, we want repeat customers. We want people that's going to play it over and over and over. He's right now would still rather play Fortnite than the $100 game I got him with his friends. He's been playing that game for years, in Minecraft for years, since like elementary school. He's a junior in high school now. That's what we want to have. See, this game requires more than 7,000 hours just to max all your skills. That's 291 consecutive days of having no life, living in your mom's basement and no job. It's going to take you years to max all your skills. We have 6 classes with 80 abilities. And for those who say, well, I'm not really a gamer, I'm like passive, I play Farmville and stuff like that, Sims. We have 26 non-combat skills. The most popular part of this universe is not going to be the game where people are in spaceships and wanting to shoot stuff up. It's going to be the socializing of this. I just realized there's a game I'm hooked on my phone that I spend a lot of money. And then I decided the other day to actually kind of look up some research. And I've been playing this for more than a year now. Realize that it's going to take me another 3 years just to max all my characters out, and thousands of dollars if I keep going at this pace. I need to delete this app from my phone, and I'm just hooked because I've already given it a year, and I don't want to lose all the years that I did do it. It's like a drug. I'm addicted to it. I got to get it off my phone. But that's good for business because you have repeat customers coming back over and over and over again. And why is that important? Because these repeat customers are paying real money to play these games. Only we're going to flip the script. We're going to say, how would you like to not just play the game, but get paid to play the game? See, we're doing something the other games don't have the ability to do. We're offering a Web 3.0 crypto off-ramp. This off-ramp allows us to introduce our Vara in-game crypto token that can be traded on all the exchanges. So when you win things in this game, you earn rewards, you sell products, you trade, you make money, you're able to transfer that into the Vara game tokens and move it off the app into your own wallet, and you can make money playing the game. What is the answer if you tell a gamer, how would you like to get paid to play a video game? What gamer is going to say, no, I don't want to do that? Please. Of course they will. Yes. And we make this possible for all of you to get paid as well. You say, well, Brandon, I don't play video games. Can I still get paid? Yes. How would you like to get paid from other people playing video games? Well, what's making this entire Web3 ecosystem work in the Star Vara universe is something called access keys. You need to have an access key. It's like an ignition to turn this system on. Those who have an access key are able to stake Vara game tokens so that you can earn staking rewards because you're helping to provide the liquidity inside of the world. Also, a percentage of every bond that's purchased. What does that mean? Well, when kids are using real world money to buy V-Bucks or Robux in Fortnite and Roblox, you're purchasing bonds for $6.99. And a percentage of that is going to a site in a pool to be shared with everybody who owns an access key. These access keys are everything. What is the cost? Right now, the cost is $3,000 a piece. When I first got started, they were $2,000. This price is going up. I already saw what it's going to go up to. I'm not allowed to say yet. But the price is going up. You might have heard of a project called Gala Games that came out a couple of years ago. Great concept. The game was crap, but they made a lot of money. A lot. And their versions of access keys came out at $500 a piece. They're now worth more than $90,000 a piece today. Now, I can't tell you or promise you what this is going to be worth in the future. All I know is going to be worth more than it is right now. And you want to have as many as you can. I personally have more than 15 access keys myself. But what's better than having one? How about having two? We still have the Founder Pack promo still in the system. They haven't taken it out yet. So instead of having one access key, you can get two for $3,500. You're getting two access keys, which each is worth $3,000 right now. You're also going to be getting 16,000 in-game Vara tokens. That's worth 30 cents each. That's more than $4,500 right there. So just by getting this pack, you're already in the green. You're in profit. But this is going away any moment. I don't know exactly when. So you want to get them while you can. But the reason why I am here, oops, and then this. If you can't afford to get the access key, you can at least get the starter packages, and these are also going away too. This is the pre-sale of in-game products before the game launches. Our Moon Pack for 100, Planet Pack for 400, Solar Pack for 1,000. What are you getting? You're not getting speculation. You're getting original cosmetics, spaceship skin, loot boxes in the form of NFTs, and in-game Vara tokens that already has a value to it. This is not speculation. We sell a product. But this is also going away as well. Because Dark Fusion Technology, we are about to introduce our other products, our complete product suite that's going to be added to our packs. So you want to get your hands on these also while you can. And speaking of the technology, Dark Fusion, this is why I am here. This is why I came out of retirement. Not because of the Star Vara game. The Star Vara game, I would play it and buy it even if there was no networking part of it because I'm a gamer. But what got me moving is this. If you know tech or if you understand crypto, you're not going to be able to sleep at night when you understand this. If you don't understand crypto, that's okay. This is all you need to know. How would you like to, knowing what you know now, go back to the 90s and try to get involved with investing in the internet when everybody was laughing at Bill Gates? What about 2009, 2010 when Bitcoin first came out for the first time and nobody paid attention and it was like 3 cents a coin? Knowing what you know now. 15 years later is where we are right now. And this technology is going to be pushing the blockchain, Bitcoin blockchain, to the next level, the next generation of technology, Dark Fusion. We aim to be the first game company tokenizing assets. Now, you might think, wait a second, there's a lot of projects out there that's tokenizing assets. There are. There's a lot of companies creating smart contracts. But what protocol are they using? What blockchain are they using? It's not Bitcoin. It's Ethereum or Solana or BNB. Here, we're doing it for the first time on the Bitcoin blockchain. Never been possible before. This technology is opening up 3 problems that was on the Bitcoin blockchain. 1, transaction speed. Our technology allows us to settle transactions in milliseconds instead of minutes. The second is scalability. The main problem with Bitcoin was that it took 10 minutes for one block to complete, and it was 7 megabytes. It wasn't big enough, which is why Litecoin came out and all the other tokens spawned from it. We've solved that now. Now it can expand infinitely. And then the best of them all is the cost. Low cost. Our cost per transaction is 0.0002 cents per transaction. Our technology is bringing a 98.72% reduction in server costs. So the cost of having one user on Netflix, we have 341 users using Dark Fusion technology. So if you're a business and you want to tokenize yourself, you want to create a smart contract, you want to have a presence on the blockchain, and your only recourse before is to use Ethereum or its rivals, and all the problems that that comes with, but you now have the opportunity to do on Bitcoin, where the SEC is already claiming that everything not Bitcoin is a security. Which decision are you going to make as the CEO of a company? Ethereum or Bitcoin? And we're the first to do this. Dark Fusion is a product suite consisting of a smart contract modeling language we call Simple Contract Modeling Language, or SCL, designed to function on the Bitcoin protocol via the Lightning Network. Using SCL, we have developed the SCL token standard, enabling developers to quickly deploy tokens on the Bitcoin network. We're launching our Fusion wallet to easily, we already did, to easily manage these tokens. Our Fusion One decentralized exchange, you're going to be hearing about this all the rest of this month. We have showcases every Tuesday and Friday from the company. This is our own decentralized exchange, enabling users to trade these tokens just like Uniswap and PancakeSwap. And a Fusion One Explorer to easily view and track every transactions on the Bitcoin protocol, just like Etherscan. Dark Fusion is the first significant breakthrough in dApp and token development on the Bitcoin network. We have layer 1 and 2 compatibility on the Bitcoin network, chain agnostic smart contracts, Lightning Network integration, and open source. This is the future of Bitcoin. With the expected newfound awareness and interest created by the launch of multiple ETFs from the world's largest asset managers, we believe Bitcoin will remain a dominant distributed ledger technology for the foreseeable future. Where other distributed ledgers have experienced saturation and fatigue, we believe Bitcoin is still wide open for market share, growth, and expansion. And upcoming, we're going to be releasing our entire product suite. So you might have thought this was just a game. Vara. Vara is proof of work. Vara is proof that our technology is sound, which means we're going to have other products, other games, other businesses that you as Vara ambassadors will be able to earn from as well. Let me show you an example of our product suite. 2 products that we're just launching right now. Take a look. Now, one thing that you need to understand is we are BaFin certified, and BaFin, for those in America that don't know, is like the SEC version of Europe. We also made a major partnership with Societe Generale, which is one of the largest banks in Europe, based out of France. They have millions of customers in more than 100 and something countries, and which means we're going to be offering financial and fintech services, financial services, and products for our members and customers. This is huge. You'll learn more about this over the next coming weeks. And with the launch of our decentralized exchange, also means that we're bringing to market another token. First is the Vara in-game token that is utility for the Vara universe. But we're also launching the DFT token, which is the liquidity for our decentralized exchange. DFT is a cryptographic token on the Dark Fusion network. It is built natively in SCL and leverages the existing Bitcoin and Lightning Network infrastructure. For anybody that purchases the Founders Pack, you're also going to be gifted DFT tokens when they launch as well, because you have a founding member. Here's an example of what our Fusion One dashboard is going to look like on the app. And we're launching in phases. We are still in pre-launch. That means that a lot of things are still in flux. Things are also subject to change, but we have the ability to help steer this boat For example, right now we are in Battle Royale beta testing. How many of you guys have already been playing the game? Type me in the chat box. I've already beat the thing on, I think, all the ships. I gotta go back and check because I've been practicing with all the different ships. This is fun. I can't wait because guess what's also coming up? 1 November, we got right now the DFT and the Vara staking, which is our blockchain launch. In December, worldwide SCL launch and the Battle Royale tournament. You guys have the rest of this month to practice. It is now open to everybody that is a Vara ambassador. So all you have to do is go to your Apple store, your iPhone store, or I gotta get iPhone out of my head, or go to your Android store and type in Vara, download the app, and use your same login that you will use for your back office. And you can log in and you can test the game and play the game. We have a special Telegram group because beta is designed for us to break the game. We got to break it and find any glitches so that they can fix. In fact, I think there's a new patch coming out this week for a new update. But they're also giving away $1 million worth of Vara in the month of December. So I've been practicing. And I've got a little advantage because I figured out how to connect it to my PlayStation controller, put it on my 72-inch TV, sit in my lounge chair like it's a PlayStation game, and just blow stuff up. And I got some great strategies on how I'm going to, if not win, I'll at least be in the top 3. I'll make that happen. But anyways, that's coming. The next phase 2 in January, Fusion 1, Layer 1 decentralized exchange launch and token minting and hosting. In March, we have our Layer 2 launch added to the decentralized exchange. In May of next year is our phase 3, and this also comes a month after the Bitcoin halving takes place. Everything is designed this way on purpose to take advantage of also what's going on in the crypto markets. Those of you that's part of my ILCA community, you know, I got a whole plan set up for starting in January, getting ready for the Bitcoin halving, and also coincide with everything that we have here with this launch. What about the founding team? Who are these guys? Are they real? Do we know them? Yes, we do. They meet with us every Tuesday and Friday with some updates, but instead of me telling you about them, let me show you them. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mike Saunders. I'm the CTO.
I'm a 3D game artist.
Manager of customer support.
I am social media manager.
I'm the head of web development.
I'm a senior developer.
I'm a senior graphic designer.
I'm the game writer. I'm a 3D designer and video editor.
I am chief game architect.
I am the head of support.
I am the game art lead.
I'm a 3D artist.
Senior art director and designer.
My role is head of games development.
I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
Game developer.
I'm a junior game dev.
At its core, what we're doing, whether it's game dev, blockchain work, or in the web space, really embraces the notion of open source and collaboration.
I enjoy the company culture. I think it's an awesome team, very talented team. I count myself privileged to be a part of this team.
It lifts me up every day to come to work. I really enjoy being here and being part of what we're doing. It's really an exciting part of my day-to-day.
I love my colleagues. We have a lot of coffee. I don't drink coffee, so whatever.
I get to come to work, come up with crypto tools, build smart contracts, make video games, it really is a dream job.
Every day we are constantly trying to innovate and do the most exciting thing possible.
Get given challenges every day, and how to solve that is always fun.
There's definitely a groundswell of excitement around what we're building.
The Vara universe is going to seemingly be endless, and what better place could a writer want to be than in this position right now? I'm never going back, that's for sure. This is where I belong.
All right, and since this is Sunday night, I want to bring up somebody that has been working hard for the last couple of months to get himself promoted to the position of Commodore. Now, if you don't know what that means yet, that's okay, because I have not been talking about compensation plan, rank advancements, or any of that stuff for the last few weeks, because things are going to be upgrading over the next couple of weeks. But this gentleman has been working hard with his team. He's gotten promoted to the Commodore position, which means you have at least 100,000 points on your left team, 100,000 points on your right team. His wife has also been promoted. Members of his team has been promoted. They've been making things happen. He's made a lot of money already with this opportunity. And so I see he's here, but I don't see if his camera's there. I'm going to just see Mr. Albert. You may see here, add to stage. Mr. Albert, I'd love for him to share a couple of words with everybody. So Mr. Albert, if you're there, go ahead and unmute yourself. I have him here, but his camera's off. Well, all right. I'll try to get him next time. I wanted him to share what it feels like to get promoted to this position, but I'll get him next time. Well, the next question is this. Can you do this? Can you do this? The answer is yes. There's no experience required. If you're a gamer, how would you like to make money playing a video game? It's a no-brainer. If you don't play video games, how would you like to get paid from other people playing video games? That's easy. Oh, there he is. There he is, Mr. Albert. All right, let me see if I can bring him up. All right, Mr. Albert. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
All right.
There you
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Well, tell us what does it like? Feel like you got promoted to the Commodore position, and what does this all mean for you?
Wow, I'm very sorry. Sorry, my voice is not that good. I'm very excited. All I can say is thanks. Actually, the more I come to presentation, the more excited I am. And then the more information I get, the more things become more clear. Maybe that's why I'm always here. And last month, I would say last month was a wake-up call for some of my team, because they get very excited. I got a couple of them. Zachary Bamuni from West Africa. He's been working very hard. He's promoted to midshipman and ready to hit lieutenant. And then I also have Lenora Boomfield from Jamaica, also promoted to midshipman and then ready to hit lieutenant. And my wife is like 200 points away to hit lieutenant commander.
Just 200?
200.
That's going to happen real fast.
Yeah. I look forward to see what's coming from in the future. I know it's still at the beginning, but I know whatever's coming, it's way bigger than us, and then I can't wait to see it. And then what I like about the company, it's like the company care about our success. So we need to stay plugged in and then get to the training. I always tell my team, because if you're not doing anything, the company gonna move without you. Stay plugged in, and then we can get things done. Thank you, Brendan.
Well, thank you for all your hard work and all your team's hard work, Mr. Albert. Much, much appreciated. I can't wait to see you get to the next level, which is Vice Admiral. I know you have enough points on one side for that.
Yeah, I'm still 120,000 away.
You can make that happen.
Yeah.
You can knock that 120. Yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. Well,
thank
again,
you.
let's get back. Okay, is this something that you guys can do? Yes. How would you like to get paid from sharing this opportunity with everybody around the world? This is a global business, and as I've been stating, the person who's going to make the most money in this company is not going to be me. It's not going to be my sponsor, Mr. Peter Blackwell, who's already cleared $300,000. This is going to be somebody who doesn't even know this company exists yet, and they probably won't speak English. And they probably will come out of the Asian Peninsula. So the question is, who do you know? Who do you know around the world that's hungry, that's looking for a legitimate opportunity, that is doing everything right, selling a product? And that's what we do here. We don't sell speculation. We don't sell an AI trading bot that's going to trade on your behalf and you make 1 to 3% a day or a week. We don't do any of that. When people pay to play the game, you get paid. And then if you're on the crypto side, you're not going to be able to sleep. See, one thing that I learned in my time in crypto is that building a crypto portfolio of tokens can make you rich. But investing in companies taking advantage of blockchain technology, that's going to make you wealthy. I'm looking for who's going to be the next Alibaba, Amazon, Facebook, Google from the internet era. Who's going to be that type of company using blockchain technology? And I believe this company has the potential with the technology they're bringing to do just that. And we want to invite you guys along for the ride. When nobody knows who we are yet. We haven't gone viral yet. I've got a meeting tomorrow morning with some major magazine players and marketers and what do you call them? Event planners that want to put Vara everywhere. So soon, this is going to go viral. If you don't talk to other people, the people you know is going to start talking to you about this. And you're going to say, oh, I'm already in. But they're not with you. So you want to share with everybody. So here's what's going to happen next. Get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. If you're not in, that's okay. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule for even being here. If you're in, they're going to give you a link to get yourself started, add you to all of our groups. We have Facebook groups, Telegram groups, Discord channels, YouTube, LinkedIn, all of that to get you plugged in so you see what's going on. I will be doing this presentation again less than 24 hours from now. Tomorrow, our international presentation at 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Eastern. And that's for who do you know in Europe, Asia, and Africa. I have a contest right now as well. The first person in Africa on my team that hits the position of captain, captain, I'm giving a $500 bonus to. The first person in Africa from my team that hits captain gets a $500 bonus. So with that, thank you guys for being here tonight. I'm going to end by playing a video of the man behind the company, the main investor, Mr. Rob Hersoff, billionaire out of South Africa. So you can hear from his words what this is all about. And I will see the rest of you tomorrow. Take care. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Rob Hersoff, 62 years old. I'm actually 63 later this year. And I am chairman and an investor with Greg Stevens and the team in Vara. And I'm very excited about Vara. I have a background in media, technology, sport, finance, aviation. And even though I'm South African and currently living in Cape Town, I spent 31 years of my life overseas. 6 years in the States, 25 years in Europe and the UK. And I've done many things in the broader TMT media tech sector, but I guess it all started off after Harvard Business School. I worked as Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man in New York at News Corp, and that was an extraordinary experience in itself. I also set up Morgan Stanley's media investment banking team in London and realized pretty quickly I was never going to be the best investment banker in the world, but I found out before they did and moved on and got involved with an extraordinary South African entrepreneur and businessman called Johan Rupert, where for 8 years helped him build the third largest pay television business in Europe. And in the pay television business, we were in subscription television, we were early stages in multi-channel television, and I was with that organization right at the beginning of the internet. And Koos Becker, who discovered Tencent, another South African extraordinary entrepreneur, was talking about the future of digital technology and the internet in those days. So that ages me a little bit. I set up what became Europe's largest sports media internet business called Sportal, which failed. My big business failure in life, but you learn quite a lot through failure. And then since then I've been involved in a whole lot of other industries. But Greg and I met each other about 6 years ago. And Greg Stevens' grandfather, Gavin Relly, and my father were very best friends. Gavin Relly ran one of the biggest mining industrial companies in Africa, as did my father. And even though they competed, they actually were very, very close friends. So I've known Greg and his family for 3 generations. And Greg and I served on a board of a public company in Australia together. We've done a lot of initiatives together, become great friends, trusted friends. And when he told me about his vision for Vara and its original guys and its original concept, I said, I'm in, I'm with you all the way. And so I've co-invested with Greg. I'm there as a friend, advisor, chairman, and I believe that this is the opportunity of my lifetime, and hopefully of yours too. So it's the big one. I wish I could be more actively involved, but I've got other businesses that I have to worry about. But Greg, Dom, Nick, and the team, you can't get a better team than this. And I really am a believer. And I'm happy to keep writing checks, keep investing, and keep getting involved as required to make this the success that you, I, Greg, and the team want it to be, and it deserves to be.